Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. The top three, I'm not number one, how can you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top three, I'm not number
Same nigga with BB, tell these celebrity crush, come get on the knees. I made a major stop for real motivation, ain't real, this is discipline. She's some niggas still got that for Christmas. We first got go get them on E. Every Saturday I think about checking the bitch. I remember how Adam got fucked by Eve, I snap back in reality. I leave all my old bitches in agony. I don't want to get well, don't want to sit back, that nigga straight face allergies. I jam hoes in my cavity. You ain't that little bitch out the Napoli. When me cut off his water, they ain't mad at me. Forever it's up, fuck gravity. Station. Everybody want a piece of the pie, but ain't that nigga shipping the body flow. I'm money long and this bitch shit long as my dick, she gon' suck dick for hours and hours. All these 30 round tall ass cowards. The girl yells in my house, take a shower. Me, I despise everything about a 50 ass nigga, that's why I ain't need one power. Some bitch rotate, open up with a strip, no Colgate. If I go down my shit, she get OG. When the when she fuck me, I ain't no pay. I let me a woman who spread both ways. I die, don't take, but she just so thick. You don't shake shit, we gon' be okay. Too many know why I think I'm until you go tell ass no. These niggas be soft, these niggas are raw, so I'm gonna put food in their throat. Now me, I'm gonna go like no hope. Just generally speaking on pussy ass folks and the shit that they do to a man. They come, bro, how the fuck did that make you a gangster? You ball. These niggas ain't balling, ain't getting no offers, you Juco. Niggas be federal harder than Zuko. And like joke, he telling his truth, 30 stuck in a loophole. Shit, I ain't worried about niggas, these niggas be glucose.
It's the NFL. EA Sports is winning the Ann Arbor Baltimore AT&T Stadium. Just up to the process of the pitch away. And off we go in AT&T Stadium. This is brought from the middle of the end zone. Stay in the end zone as he can muster a return to the 14-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing, but in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
That's a first 3rd down try. The game improves. Something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this goes out wide for Drake. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's got room. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Edwards. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Kenyon Drake taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the... Offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Dolphins nothing.
Let's go! 52 blaster!
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua, they'll roll him out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
On the set!
Here's Mostert. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
On the ball. On the ball.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
Oh, I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away.
And this returnable for Hill.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first.